let us talk about 2 investments that I believe every woman needs to make in 2026. Not 5, not 10, just 2. And before you assume this is another goal setting video, it is not. This is about positioning, because most people set goals without first deciding where they're going to be investing their energy, their attention, and of course their money as well. If you invest in the wrong places first, no amount of discipline will save you. The first investment is investing in yourself. But this phrase is often said without meaning. A lot of people keep saying invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself, but we do not feel the depth of it. You cannot invest in something you do not understand. And many people are strangers to themselves. Before any real investment begins, there must be awareness. Self-discovery and self-awareness are related, but they're not the same. So self-discovery is coming into the consciousness of who you are. Basically, that is knowing your nature, your tendencies, what your strengths are, weaknesses, what your truth is, etc. Self-awareness, on the other hand, is operating from that state, basically understanding what that state is and operating from that consciousness that you have now discovered. I didn't start my journey with a perfect plan. I started because there were certain things in my life that was not working, and also that the things I needed to change that were outside of my control. So what I did was shift my focus from those other things that were out of my control, and I just focused on the one thing that I could fully control, and that was myself. So I'm going to take this opportunity to ask you one of the most important questions I asked myself that actually started this journey for me. It's a simple question, but quite uncomfortable. And it goes thus: who are you without your titles, without your job, without your family, your pain, your past, your trauma, your relationships, your expectation, etc.? Who are you without all of the chaos and all of the noise? And if you cannot answer this question, it means this is a sign that this is where you have to start your investment from. Like, this is the starting point for your investment. To make this practical, I break life into areas, and these include, I'm going to be reading from my laptop, okay, because I've got it here. There are 12 areas of life that it is broken into: your physical life, your mental and emotional life, your spiritual life, health, finances, career, relationships, education, home and environment, your leisure and hobbies, travel and adventure, and finally giving or charity. Now, this is what you're going to do. I need you to take a journal, or for any of you, just record on your phone with your phone recorder. So take a journal. I want you to write honestly about each of these areas that we just mentioned or that we just listed. No judgment, no motivation, no pretending, just truth. Write what is. Okay? This is very important. You do not start with goals, you start with reality. So, for example, using your financial life, you do not write, I want to be a millionaire in 2026. You write instead, this is my account balance, this is my debt, this is my income. Also, this was not working. Why this is because clarity gives you power. Clarity is a form of power. Okay, you do not build on imagination, you build on truth. So clarity gives you something that you build from. Keep that record or the things you wrote down, save them, because you'll return to them later. Investing in yourself is not only inward, the inner and the outer must agree. Your health, your body, your skin, medical checkups, fitness, all of these things are a need. They're a necessity in your life and not luxury. And this is not vanity, nor is it, what's the word? It's not vanity. It's not vague. This is stewardship. And it means that you're telling life that you're ready and you're prepared for whatever it's ready to bring your way. Okay? When your body is neglected, your mind will follow. And always remember this, life does not give you what you want, life gives you what you deserve. Another part of investing is education. Education is not only degrees, okay? And if you've graduated, that does not mean that you stop learning. That you are a graduate does not mean you stop learning. And if you did not complete your formal education due to life or financial situations or limitations, you are not behind. Education today looks like skills, literacy, relevance, and positioning. That might look like taking night courses like digital skills, like I said earlier, artificial intelligence literacy, management, finance, or even disciplined self-study, which I love. I want you to think of education as a ladder, and ladders are meant to be climbed. So climb. The second investment is investing your money. And no, I don't mean stock and assets. Of course, this or those two are actually a type of investing or forms of investment. However, if you're a first-time money maker, you do not start there. Like if you want to become a millionaire and you're starting from zero, you don't start with investing in stocks and real estate. When you're told to start by investing, or when you're told invest and you're starting from zero, what the person is actually telling you, or what I'm trying to tell you right now, is that you need to start by first investing in your earning capacity. And that looks like investing in your career, in your side skills, and like I said earlier, positioning. Some people have been in the same jobs for years and years and years and years and years with no financial growth, no mental stimulation, no expansion. And if the work dulls you, then it is time for you to reassess. And this does not mean changing who you are or going into some kind of becoming someone else. Instead, what this is all about is refining, elevating, or rebranding what those values you already have are. I hope you understand. Many professions have not disappeared, they have evolved. Okay, if you elevate your skill, you elevate your income. And this is refinement. This is how you refine yourself. And no, you don't need an entirely new wardrobe. Of course, I'm someone who actually believes that you would need your wardrobe to fit in. However, when you start with the foundation, when you start with knowing these things first, your wardrobe naturally aligns with that life, or naturally begins to look like what it is that you need. So you do not have to start there. When the foundation is correct, goals become easier and not heavier. So choose wisely where you invest.